Alright, chat, this is a whole brand new take on Yawgmoth. Because I'm not playing any Mana Dorks or any Quarter Calling, nothing like that. We're going 4 copies of Birthing Ritual in this Yawg deck. So I've got 1 Blood Artist, 1 Shield Druid, and everything else is pretty much 4 up. It's 4 Yawgmoth, 4 Grist, 4 Giralf's Messenger, because you can go Birthing Ritual, Giralf's Messenger into Yawgmoth. And I think that's sweet. 4 White of the Reliquary, Tongue Twister. You can use this in combination with the 4 copies of Bloodghast to go get a very important 2 lands in the deck, which are one's Phyrexian Tower, and the other one is Spymaster's Vault. And Spymaster's Vault lets you connive every time a creature died, and with Yawgmoth you can draw a ton of cards. But this is a base black Yawgmoth list, unlike most of them you see now. Like currently are base green, but this one's base black. 4 Bowmasters as well. You still have to play the Yawgmoth, I think, because the Giralf's Messenger with the Yawgmoth obviously kill your opponent if you have higher life than them. And then the last creature we're playing is 4 1-mana Grist, because it works really well with Bloodghast. You can flip it pretty much instantly if you sacrifice the Bloodghast to the White of the Reliquary, grab a land, flip the Grist. There's a lot of sweet things you can do with this list. Black Flare's in the sideboard. I have, like, I think 2 copies of Black Flare in the sideboard, but none in the main deck currently. I just want to be like a linear combo deck game 1 that can board an interaction game 2. But, yeah, the mana base is, like, pretty whatever. I don't know if you... Yeah, this is still in frame. Okay. There's nothing special about the mana base. A lot of one-of lands that you can go tutor with White of the Reliquary, but none of them really do anything. You got the 1 Surveil land. You got 2 Twilight Mires for filtering into Giralf's Messenger, because I think it's very important. We're playing a basic forest still because Winter Moon and whatnot. No Cauldrons. Cauldrons are also on the sideboard. I wanted to play Cauldron in the main deck, but I really couldn't find room because I really wanted to try this new Grist. I think, if anything, it would replace the 1-mana Grist.
Yeah, I think you can only play so many like non-creature two drops. Cauldron is very good, obviously, but it's like I think a little bit worse in this version where you don't have the mana dorks.
See, I don't think Green Flare is the move.
Because it's good with the white.
I think if you're going to play Green Flare, you're going to play a more green-based Yawgmoth. However, this is black-based Yawgmoth.
Yeah. We were talking about this morning. Like, there's definitely a Green Flare build where you play like a Stranglegeist over Bloodghast. But if you want to be really in on Phyrexian Tower, it's just very awkward to have the double green from Stranglegeist and the towers. And also Birthing Ritual with the Messenger makes a lot of sense because you need 3s to hit to get into Yawgmoth, correct. And Messenger is just that card. And obviously Messenger is also very good with Phyrexian Tower too. So.
Yeah, Cauldron plus White of the Reliquary is very sick because then all your creatures can tap, sacrifice, get a land, and maybe something we'll explore post-board. Maybe not in this match.
You added the Woodland, right?
Oh, it's the Seiju.
Okay.
We'll just leave it.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Well, we can fix it later.
I was gonna say something. Yeah, but you know, this is kind of the thing with Modern Horizons 3 deck building is. It's not like, okay, very clearly Yawgmoth gets Phyrexian Tower and Force of Flare of Cultivation and Birthing Ritual and Grist, and it's easy to build the deck. You can't add, like, you know, and Phyrexian Tower. It's just like, you can't play all these cards. You can play some of them. You have to cut a lot of old cards. You have to keep some of the old cards. And figuring out the right 75 is just going to take a lot of time. There's just, like, infinite ways you can build these decks at the moment.
Did you want to put the deck on the deck command?
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. Let me pull up Dingo's Yawgmoth list. I'll just post it in the chat. The mods, y'all been doing a great job.
Yeah, okay, I should play the Woodland. You're right, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Woodland's better.
I see a Woodland.
Yeah.
I can cut it real quick.
Okay, I'm going to do high roll again. Got 5. Got 7. Sounds good. Play draw, probably super important.
Yeah.
Right, having a different payoff redemption 6 7. Yeah, for sure. That is definitely a really valid way to build the archetype. I think there's just so many ways you can build these decks. I'm gonna you can decide. Then I'll type in. I think a kind of a clear mulligan, not a very good payoff or a very explosive start, especially on the draw.
My hand's close. I'm gonna try it. No. Yeah, well, I'll try it. That's okay. I'll try it. We'll keep the loose ones around here.
I'll take it being able to draw in what is probably a pretty bad matchup. I have to have a very explosive start, and then also in the barrel maybe has been my experience playing Collector's Cage against Yawg in the past. Obviously we have a lot of new cards, but we're even maybe a little bit weaker to Bowmasters because of Ocelot Pride than we were pre-Image 3. Seven's not great. I'm going to click the keep button though. Put this one on the bottom.
Alright.
I'm going to go ahead and play a Windbrisk Heights.
Sure.
Look at the top 4. Actually, I think we gotta put that one underneath, unfortunately. And past you, or fortunately, and I'm slicking out Dingo.
Woodland. White Reliquary.
Nice. Okay, untap, draw. Go ahead and I think just pay 3 life for the Emeria here, and then cast the Johnny.
Okay.
I'll get my token and pass to you.
Grist the Voracious.
Okay.
Phyrexian Tower. Sacrifice Grist the Voracious.
Okay.
Make black. Draw's Messenger.
Nice.
Drain you for 2.
Draw's Messenger, MH3 card.
I could attack for 3. And then I'll lose till you double blocking. I kill both.
Well, it's trade, and you get the land. Sacking the Messenger.
Yeah. I don't like that. I'll take it.
I'm gonna not block. Gonna keep creatures in play with the stack. Okay, so I'm going to cast Clarion Spirit.
-3 because you didn't pay for your.
Oh, sorry. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna cast a Clarion Spirit. Then I'm going to convoke a Halo Hopper.
Sure.
I'm gonna make a Spirit token. I'll grab the Spirit token, and I'm gonna play a Sunbait Canyon. And pass to you.
I'm gonna activate white.
Okay.
Put you to
So
10.
down to 10. Maybe missing the Spirit token.
I'm gonna spot Master's Vault.
Okay. Very cool.
Yeah, no, I couldn't flip the Grist because I didn't have the correct mana. Which is a little unfortunate, but it's okay.
Yeah, very close. Can only do so much on turn 3.
That's a heater. Huh. Black. Ah, this is interesting. I'm gonna start here.
Okay.
I have no idea where we're gonna go from here, though.
That's at the very least gonna be very fun.
I guess I go to combat? No. Wait. Yeah, I'll go to combat.
So attack with everything.
Yeah.
Your white is a 3/3 right now?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to put the hopper here and just this. Yeah, just the hopper here.
Hopper there. Okay.
So I'm gonna take 5 down to 10, or down to 5, sorry, from 10.
I will Phyrexian Tower. No. Well. 2/3. You can flip the Windbrisk. I beat that. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast Breaking Ritual.
Okay, results.
Look at top 7.
Yes, Birthing Ritual, 2-mana enchantment. At the beginning of your step, you look at the top 7. If you see something you like, you can sacrifice a creature and get a creature with mana value X plus 1, or X is the mana value of the creature you sacked, and put that into play. So we get another Bloodghast. Nice to have, 2 Bloodghasts better than 1. Not the best hit.
Random order.
Random.
Good.
So I don't have an Emrakul underneath my Windbrisk Kites.
I don't think you'd be dead anyways.
But I do have a Collector's Cage, a second Collector's Cage.
Yep.
So maybe there will be one underneath here. There is another Emrakul underneath here. So I'm going to put this underneath. I put these on the bottom. I would, just to get another token, play another Halo Hopper. Then take a point of damage. Target on my Halo Hopper. And then cast an Emrakul.
I don't think you beat that, right? I think I'm just dead.
You have 7 permanents and 20 life. Yeah, just dead on board.
Yeah.
Nice. 3 mana for Emrakul the Aeon Storm? I would pay that rate.
Maybe I should no attack with the draws, but I didn't even see Yawgmoth in the top 7.
Yeah, I think it was fine. Yeah.
My top 7 was 3 Birthing Rituals, 3 lands, and a Bloodghast.
Even if you have it, I don't know that you can even keep me off of the cage. You might have been able to, but it was, I'm not sure. So we're going to go to sideboarding. Tokens. I'm going to bring in 3 Disruptor Flutes. And then probably just the Flutes. I don't think I'm bringing in Requisition Rate or Flare of Fortitude. Yawgmoth usually doesn't have like sweepers, and Flare, buys you a turn against Yawg, but then you just pass the turn and then still kill everything anyways. Maybe Sanctifier and Vec is good to play against this version of Yawg, since there's Bloodghast and Giralf's Messenger. I think I'm actually gonna.
I think you could play it, yeah.
Yeah, typically Sanctifier not a card I've been bringing against Yawg, but that's a nice thing about Image 3. Changes a lot of the dynamics of matchups. I'm gonna bring it in.
I think I'm just bringing in these 3 because I don't think the Black Flare is particularly good against you.
Yeah, Black Flare I think is pretty bad. Just keeping me off 3 creatures I think is just kind of hard for you to do early, and Black Flare is not. It's not that guy,
Yeah. I think I'm cutting some number of 3 mana Grists against you as well.
Yeah, I think 3 mana Grist is pretty bad against me. I'm gonna be, cutting all 4 copies of Halo Hopper, and I think I'm actually gonna cut 3 of my Ocelot Prides on the draw against the Bowmaster deck. Kind of feels bad to cut MH3 card, but on the draw against Bowmaster seems
Flare kills Emrakul.
prudent. Flare does kill Emrakul, but then you have to sack a creature. I get the extra turn. Maybe it's fine though. That is definitely true.
I'll try it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's actually just cut all the Ocelots. Shout out to the Dragon King from Dark Souls 3. Screaming Ocelot the whole boss fight.
I'm gonna try cutting Yawgmoth as well.
Okay. Yeah, hitting Delirium may be
Too hard.
maybe too hard.
You do get to mill too if you ever flip a 1 mana Grist though.
Yeah.
Every time you activate it.
Kind of hard to say.
If my hand's 6 lands, pick your poison.
I'll keep mine, which is not 6 lands, pick your poison. We've got lands. We have spells. A wonderful combination for any Magic the Gathering hand. We're going to be leading on this one, turn 1. Yeah, the pick your poisons are to kill Collector's Cage, is why they're here. Also, just any 1 mana 1-for-1 is just kind of nice sometimes to keep me off of it. Big oof.
Tough. That's the downside playing multiple Phyrexian Towers.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. If I win this one, I want to play against the black-white deck.
Dingo shuffles like a recovering Yu-Gi-Oh player. This is Yu-Gi-Oh size, to be fair.
How, you played the Pokemon Regionals last week, right? How's that different from shuffling in Magic?
They're the same size cards, so it's pretty much the same. You just have to shuffle a lot in Pokemon because every single card is demonic tutor.
Yeah, I've never... I've never understood how Pokemon, which is like a lore that's just creature combat, like the whole lore is creature combat. I don't understand how the game is just combos, but I also have no idea how to play the game.
It's sick. You just try to like make a better board than your opponent on turn 1.
Yeah.
That's your entire objective. Okay, well, it's keepable.
Okay.
I think I'm putting back both of these. If
How does Pick Your Poison ever hit cage against my Ornithopter Halo Hopper deck? It's a good point.
well, maybe I put back. Nah, change mine. I'll put back these two. Going to 5's a little tough here, though. Go.
Okay. Tap. I'm gonna pay 3 life for Ameria, and then cast Guide of Souls and pass to you.
Yeah, maybe Pick Your Poison's just not good enough.
Yeah. It kind of depends on like how you feel like the matchup's gonna go, but it's kind of hard to get a feeling without
Yeah, I can't say I
Yeah.
played this matchup very much.
I also we were talking about it last night a little bit. Like we also have Warden of the Inner Sky and Guide of Souls that become big flyers, and so like there's a little bit of extra value there too.
That's true.
But also against Ornithopter, it's like
Yeah, name's Flyer. It's
yeah.
flying.
So maybe it's not a good card in the matchup.
Yeah, it's probably not. I should board if it goes to game 3. Because Gris pops and Shamus and stuff, anyways.
Yeah.
I want to keep this. Alright, well, I can't.
Good.
This making colorless is killing me right now. Go.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think that I'm gonna need to
This comes at a real cost, chat.
play a Sanctifier in Vec here so that you are not going to be able to sack some of your black creatures' value. I'm going to gain a life, I'm going to gain an energy. I'm also going to play a Midnight, gain a life, gain an energy. And then I'm going to Convoke out Martyr Soul, gain a life, gain an energy. Don't get the counters, pass to you.
Oh boy. Well. I hate you. Alright. End step.
Okay, results?
My choices here are White and Bowmaster.
So, Bowmaster kills a creature, get the extra blocker, and they can double block the Martyr. The white being a 3/3 is not
That'd
screwed
be a
against the
4/4,
Sanctifier.
right? Oh, this is actually excellent.
Alright, 4/4.
That's 3/3. Because I forgot to exile this white.
That's close, I think. White is the image 3 card, so maybe that's just the right one to put, the white one to put into play.
I hate it. Just because you said that, I'm picking Bowmaster.
Okay. My master plan's paying off.
I'm gonna kill the Memnite.
The Dead Midnight, do you have the Orc Army over there? Or maybe I stole it from you?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's see. I could just put a face down card though.
Yeah.
One.
I'm not sure what happened to it. So I'm gonna untap and draw. I'm gonna play a Horizon Canopy.
Yep.
I'm gonna take 2, but then I'm gonna play a Johnny and then gain 2, making a cat token.
Sure.
Somehow I keep removing this cat token. I'll grab it in a second on your turn. And then I'm also gonna get 2 energy up to 5. Then I'm gonna play a Warden of the Inner Sky, going up to 6 energy, and then this is actually getting me life. I'm going to tap the Johnny, the cat token, and the Warden to scry 1. I'm going to bottom this. I'm going to put a counter on the Warden here. And then let's go ahead and attack with the Sanctifier, pay 3 energy, and put 3 +1 counters
Two.
on. Oh, sorry, 2+1 counters. Sorry, because it comes in 3/3. 2 counters to get a flying 2/2 Sanctifier and back.
Get take 4.
And then you can find a token and pass to you.
I'll sack my token to tower and play a Bloodghast.
Okay.
Which is like the worst, most anemic thing of all time. Haywire my end step. Top
Yep.
7.
Sounds good.
This Sanctifier is such a freaking problem.
Yeah, that is one thing. Sanctifier, not a very good card against current Yogg. Bad against the Bloodghast Messenger build. So Bloodghast
I
X.
guess I should
Okay.
get rid of Bowmaster. Blocks.
I mean, this one can block. Not that it blocks super well. Blocks the 2/1.
Yeah, I don't think I can beat the Sanctifier, for the record.
It seems tough. This is one thing I really like about this build, because like previous builds of the Hideaway deck, they just like you needed to hide away and cast something big every game. Now you have Guide of Souls and a Johnny and Pride. It's just like you just have like such a good plan B.
See, this build of Yawgmoth feels like a value deck with like an accidental Yawgmoth in it, and that seems way worse against this.
Yeah, I think so. It's obviously just like specific matchup stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna scry 1 here.
Sure.
And then I'm going to do something we haven't done today, is I'm going to cast another Ajani, and then I'm going to Legend Rule the Ajanis, and because a cat is dying, I'm flipping. I'm going to go up 2 life because I'm getting the other cat token. And so one of my Ajanis is dead, and then this is going to flip into a Planeswalker. And then I need to actually grab. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I think I'm dead. Like, I do have a black flare in hand. If I can kill that plus the Ajani, then I can get rid of the Sanctifier, but that's just so much effort.
Yeah, it seems tough. I get to either make a cat and gain a life, or I get to put a counter on my 2 cats. I also get the extra energy, and I get to turn the Martyr Souls to a 5/5 flare. So if you want to go to the next match, you can.
That mulligan was also pretty brutal.
Yeah, I think so.
The opportunity cost of playing multiple towers is like, obviously the ceiling's really high, but the floor is just like colorless land in your triple black, double black, black green mana base. That's why I'm like, maybe I should play more Urborgs.
Yeah, I mean, you have 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you should have 2. If you want, you can do that. We can do that, or just fix it later.
We'll fix it for the next stream.
Sounds good. Do you want to play the white-black deck against the Convoke deck?
I have 1 more, which was Primal Prayers.
I think we could save it for tonight's stream, because we don't have to have some new decks for tonight.
Yeah. The Guide of Souls is pretty impressive.
Yeah, the Guide of Souls look good. Didn't seem like a bad matchup for the cat. Johnny's looking nice. I
have 1 Urborg and 3 towers, but maybe it should be like 2 Urborgs, 2 towers or something, because the tower being a colorless land.
We'll see, We'll talk about some lunch maybe and just hammer it out. I feel like this deck is looking pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems impressive.
Have you peeked? Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong. Have you peeked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.